Hey, what's good, YouTube? I'm back again with another video. I know, long time no see. I feel like I say that every time I do a video. Y'all, it's hard to squeeze in the time like I want, but that's another story. I promise I'm gonna try to stay a little bit more consistent, but guess what this video is gonna be about today, y'all? Drum roll. It's gonna be a story time video. I haven't done a story time video in a little minute. The last time I did one, I told you guys about the time I almost got ran off the road and killed by a semi-truck. True story. I will definitely make sure I put that in the link, or I will put the link in the description box of this video, so you guys can check that out if you haven't watched it already. I got a bobby pin poking me in my head. But today's story that I'm going to be talking to you guys about is going to be my most embarrassing moment that I ever had. Now, I'm trying to recount. I don't think I've had a whole lot of embarrassing moments that I can recall, but this is the biggest one that has haunted me to this day. Actually, it doesn't really haunt me anymore because now looking back, it wasn't really that serious. But, you know, during those times when embarrassing moments happen, it's just like, dang.
Am I ever gonna be able to have a normal, decent life? Like, should I go into hiding? Should I, like, go to Cuba and start my life over again?
No, it's not that serious, but I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. For those of you that don't know, I'm originally from the East Coast. I'm originally from Pennsylvania. I moved down to the Midwest about like 8 years ago. So I moved to Kentucky my like sophomore year of high school. So this happened back in Pennsylvania, back at Loyal Sock. Shout out to anyone that still follows me and that I follow. This is actually hold on, y'all. Anyway, this is involving one of my childhood best friends, Deja Mitchell. I hope you're doing well. I know it's been a long time, but I see you doing your thing. It's nothing but love and positive vibes, girl. Hope you're doing well and everything. So I think you'll probably remember this. But anyway, to throw it back to the story anyway, this was like in middle school. I want to say like 7th grade. Anyway, there was a talent show that was going on, and I always loved being involved in the arts. So I like singing, music, dancing. I used to be in like step team. I used to do that. I like acting, you know, artsy, all about it, right? And so we created a choreographed routine. You guys all know the Sweet Dreams song by Beyonce, you know. It could be a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare. Either way, I don't. So in the beginning, anyway, we practiced. In the beginning of our routine, we were going to do some stepping. So if you guys don't know what stepping is, or drill team, it's just like you're basically making beats and sounds from like your hands and stomping. So it's just like, it's doing that. So we were gonna do a step portion of it, and then after we did that, we were going to like have the song start playing and then go into routine. So we practiced, we got it. We were like, oh, we're gonna kill this. We got this. And at the last minute, I think it was my idea, if I remember correctly. It was my idea that I had this idea for the step in the beginning. Like we were gonna change something or move something. I had this idea and I was like, oh, this beat would be, this step would be really dope if we incorporated it. So it was the last minute change that we decided to do. And I don't know how, I don't know when exactly, how soon this was to, or how close this was. I don't remember how close this was to the talent show, but I just know that it was like a last minute change and she got it down and I was like, I got it, we're good, we got this. So we implemented that into the choreography. Talent show comes, the day of the talent show comes, y'all. And I remember being backstage, and I don't remember who was before me specifically, but they went on and I was starting to get those jitters. You know how you start getting nervous and it's like, ooh, it's about to be us next. And The auditorium was filled up. My nana, my mom, my family were in the audience. Everybody from the school was there, so it was a big crowd, y'all. And so they're like, introducing Deja and Shakia. And so we go out there, we do our step, we're starting. And then that new step routine that we implemented in the beginning, that new change that we made, I'm doing, and then midway through it, I'm looking into the audience, and I totally completely just like blanked. My mom was like, at that point, like my face done glossed over because I was like, oh shit, what was the routine? What was it? And I was panicking a little bit in my head. I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Because I like, at that point, it was going great until like I done forgot that new part that I forgot that new part that I implemented. And I was like, why did I do this? We should have just stuck to the original routine. Why did I try to add something at the last minute? All these thoughts were going through my head, and I'm looking at her and she's like trying to give me the hint to start it so I would catch on and we would get back on point. And so after she did it, then that's when it synchronized. But it was a good 5 seconds that it was just like, oh shit. And I kind of stopped. And so once she helped me with that, then we got back on point. We got back into our routine. We did the step. And then we went straight into the choreography, the dance moves for the Sweet Dream song. And then after that, it was successful. We got back into it. It was good. We were killing it. And then that was pretty much it. They clapped for us. We did our nice bow. I was the first one off the stage. I was like, let me find the nearest bathroom. Let me find the nearest bathroom, because I hate crying in front of people, y'all. Like, I will cry myself to sleep by myself. I'm not about to let you see me cry. So I went straight into that bathroom and I'm like, now my cry's not that ugly. It's more of a silent cry, but you get the point. I was in the bathroom bawling my eyes out because I was just like, man, I screwed this up. We're not gonna win. Like, I feel like I embarrassed her because we're supposed to be doing this together, and I done jacked everything up. It's a disaster. The whole freaking auditorium was probably like, she's an idiot. She don't know what I had like all these crazy thoughts going, and it was really not that serious as it seemed, because we got right. I mean, we had a little hiccup, and that happens sometimes. You get a little hiccup and you gotta keep going though. And Deja came right in behind me, and she's like, I think she knew I was about to start bawling my eyes out, because she was like, Shaka, what's the matter? And that was my nickname. She used to call me Shaka. And she was like, Shaka, what's the matter? Why are you crying? Like, we got through it. You did fine. And I'm like, no, I messed it up. I'm so sorry. And I was crying. And she's like, it's okay. And she gave me a hug, and I'm like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pull it together. She gave me a little pep talk, and I was like, you know what? Okay. I was still disappointed though. I was like really hard on myself about that. And then, you know, we didn't end up winning the talent show. It was somebody else that ended up winning. I think Danny Thomas, nice guy. He ended up winning. He did like a ventriloquist sort of thing, puppet thing. So, I know for a while after that, I could not listen to that song Sweet Dreams for a while. I had like PTSD for a little bit. I was like, like I could not listen to that song for a little bit. It was several years later until I was like, okay, I'm good. I can listen to the song. But after a while, I was like, no, as soon as I heard that song on the radio, Mom, change the station, change the station. Or I heard that song playing like somewhere else, I had to leave, like gave me flashbacks all over again. That was my most embarrassing time that I ever had, because it was like literally in front of everyone. And it wasn't really that bad. It wasn't like I fell off stage, but still, like sometimes you want everything to go smoothly, and then when you have that moment, like it's like, dang, everything's a disaster, but it's really not. So the moral of the story is, the moral of the story really is, sometimes things happen, stuff happens, and you just got to keep pushing on. And you know, the biggest thing that they do teach you in plays, acting, you keep going, dancing, singing. If you have a hiccup, something goes wrong, your music track skips, you keep going. You don't let the audience know that you made a mistake, because most of the time, unless you make it a big deal, they really don't notice to begin with. Unless you're like, you know, you're shooketh, then everyone knows. But just keep going with it. You have to improvise. That's the best lesson that I think I have learned, really. Like, sometimes stuff doesn't go always as accordingly as you want it to, but you have to keep pushing through, keep going through. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more story time videos, please let me know. I have some good stories to tell. So if you guys really like this story time video, I will brainstorm and think of some other videos that I can just be honest and truthful and tell you guys, hey, this is an experience I had, and hopefully you guys can either relate or, you know, get enjoyment out of it, whatever. But if you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed to me, what are you doing? What are you doing at this point? You know, support your girl. Share, comment, tell me what you think. If you have any questions or anything that you want to add or give me suggestions for the next video, I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love. Thanks for watching.